During the Shang dynasty in China, the Shang rulers believed in a supreme god named Shundai, which means High Lord. They prayed to their royal ancestors, asking them to communicate with Shundai to seek the protection of their dynasty. Around 1027 BCE, however, a people called the Zhao overthrew the Shang dynasty and started their own dynasty. The Zhao claimed that Shundai, or as they would say, heaven, had now chosen them to be the new rulers.
O people of China, we the Zhao greet you as your new rulers. We are very excited to start making China the greatest kingdom in the world. At this time, we would like to open the floor for questions.
Good afternoon, King. I think a lot of us are wondering, why exactly does your family feel they have the right to rule China? Didn't the Shang family have the special protection of the High Lord Shundai?
That's a really great question. Let me explain. You see, heaven does not protect one dynasty forever. If a dynasty wants to stay in power, they have to earn the mandate of heaven, or heaven's approval. Otherwise, heaven will choose a new family to rule. Just look at the example of the Ziyad dynasty.
The Zhai dynasty? Who are they?
The Ziyad dynasty was the first dynasty of China. They ruled many centuries ago. At first, they were very good rulers, protecting the people from floods, and they received the mandate of heaven. However, over time, they became corrupt and cruel to the people. The last Ziyad king crossed the line. He was bad to the people, drank constantly, and engaged in some very morally questionable group activities. And they lost the mandate of heaven. Sure enough, heaven began to send signs to the people to show disapproval of the Zaya. Heaven sent earthquakes, heaven sent landslides, heaven caused ice to appear in summer, which killed the crops, all because of the Zaya. Finally, the soldiers of the Shang captured the Zaya king, and heaven chose the Shang to be the new dynasty.
So if heaven chose the Shang to rule, why are the Zhao ruling now?
Another fantastic question. The Shang too were once great rulers, and heaven smiled on them. But like the Zaya before them, the Shang eventually became corrupt and cruel to the people. The last Shang king crossed the line. He focused more on alcohol and women than his job as a ruler. He tortured people, had a swimming pool full of wine, and it is said by some that he roasted and ate his enemies. And they lost the mandate of heaven. Heaven sent floods and famines as signs. And finally, we the Zhao.
So now you, the Zhao dynasty, have the mandate of heaven?
That's correct. This is what we call the dynastic cycle, by which one dynasty is replaced by the next, one after another.
So, King, what if one day your dynasty becomes corrupt, and we see signs from heaven like floods or earthquakes, or invasion by nomads? Then will that mean you have lost the mandate of heaven?
And if that happens, should we then rise up to overthrow you?
No more questions.